Hello again and welcome back. And this is the project for this week and next week and who knows, maybe the week after that, just for fun. I did mention in my Discord for anyone who's in there that I didn't think I was going to have enough storage room to finish this week, even though the goal was to do this all in one video. Look, it used to be $18. I did not pay $18 for that. But anyway, yeah, no, I definitely did not have the storage to complete this project in one video. In fact, I'm surprised this video is under 15 minutes. But, yeah. So, yeah, it has a little drawer. That's what it looks like without the drawer. Just 3 basic shelves, but I really liked it. Like, all the little trim and, yeah, and I did notice sometime afterward that, that little part was broke. I'll have to find something to cover that or something. I haven't gotten that far yet. I got far at this project, just apparently not that far. Maybe I'll make like a little ribbon bow and I'll stick it there. Maybe that'll be it. But yeah, I really like the little stripes. Something about it seemed really cool, and I couldn't get the idea of making it circus themed out of my head. Originally, I was going to try and make it like a general circus theme or something for all of my circus characters, but I think Cheyenne really wanted this for himself because I could not get that out of my head either. So this is now Cheyenne's shelf, apparently. He didn't seem to kind of care about this stuff, but apparently, in my head, he really wanted it. So we went with that theme instead. Yay! And yeah, I said this was originally like $18 apparently. Yeah, that was me. Like, I'm gonna take this sticker out. Never mind. I don't feel like messing with this. So I just painted over it. I'll have some people cringing, but yeah, I just painted over it. Honestly, it's in the back, and I'm not even sure how much you can see it, especially with all the other stuff I put in the back. I guess you can tell it's kind of there, but it's not a big deal. It's in the back. Oh, and there's me going to my outside art table, which isn't actually mine. I just call it my outside art table. And this is me deciding that, oh, yeah, no, that's too dark. That's not the pink I want. And then adjusting and adjusting and adjusting, and eventually well, with how many times I've had to, like, try and fix things, it just kind of looks splotchy and multicolored, but maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't know. That's just how it ended up so far. You'll see why I had to fix it 400,000 times later. But yeah, I paid like $2 for this at a rummage sale. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. Yeah. I don't know. I guess there's not much else to say. You know, maybe it would have been kind of cool if I left like some drippies on the back. Too late for that thought now. I just kind of seen that half finished and had it just, it probably would have looked cool. I don't think I have room to do it on the front, and, well, again, you'll see why in a little bit that I can't do it on the sides now, but I suppose that would have looked kind of cool. Maybe it wouldn't have gone as well with the character. I don't know. No, I guess it wouldn't. His designs normally aren't, drippy. I probably could have cut this part out. Is it boring to watch me paint the same color on, like, 3 different sides of the same project? Probably. But it's here. It's staying. And we're gonna roll with it. I did put my pink and white paint in the same bottle, but I kept running out of room, and it kept not being the color that I wanted, so I kept having to put it in the cap and mixing it there, and yeah. So eventually, if I ever get that down, I'm just gonna maybe fix that later. Well, that was a dumb sentence. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. Anyway, yeah. I thought apparently I forgot to hit the record button, or I thought this part would be boring. I'm not sure what. But, yeah, I did the insides of the shelves in black. Maybe that was too dark of a color. Maybe I should have done, like, the deep, almost black-purple kind of color, but I didn't. And I wanted a contrasting pink to the main color that I did. So I did a darker pink here. I mean, he's got like, what, 2 or 3 shades of pink at minimum, and then a shade or 2 of purple. Well, a couple shades of purple. And a splash of red, because I could. And then doing the top in the same color as the front of the drawer. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. I want to do something a little bit more with the very top of it, but I just have not figured out what it is I want to do. And then I continued the purple here, because I thought it'd be kind of a nice continuation from the shelf when I pull it out. Yeah, this video is pretty much going to be back and forth, inside, outside, outside, inside, shelf, drawer, drawer, shelf. I work very chaotically. There's no rhyme or reason for it, just whatever I'm feeling in the moment. Yeah. This is where I couldn't decide if I wanted the pink or the purple for this part, and then I ended up kind of blending it together, and I just kind of stuck with it. I did miss a little part by the handle, but I think at this point I still intended on doing a little bit more with that anyway, and we'll see that later. Yeah, no, here, look, Ma, I am doing math. Maybe I should say, look, Dad, I'm doing math. My dad can math. He just can't teach math. Yeah. And there's my ruler in straight lines. It kind of made it easier because I had that ledge at the bottom, so I could have my ruler, like, flat, and I didn't have to worry if I was, like, slightly angled. Because that's what I do with rulers, is I never get them straight. Somehow. I did most of this off camera, and you will see why. None of this part was really any fun. It essentially felt like a necessary evil. Like, I wanted something for the sides, and this kept coming to mind, and, well, these are the straightest the lines will ever be, let's just put it that way. Because I kept messing up, and messing up, and messing up, and messing up, and it just got very tiresome and tedious, and eventually you'll see when I start trying to add in the other lines, I erased, or rather painted over, if you want to get technical, those lines at least once or twice, maybe 3 times, before I decided to screw it. I am just going to go with whatever happens, because, good lord, and they still don't look good. And I have a spot on one side that I still gotta clean up. Yeah, I could probably complain about this for a while. And most of this was probably boring. But hey, at least it was a nice day out. Yeah, it wasn't rainy, the sun was shiny, and it's just a nice day to be outside. We're just gonna take the good thing that happened out of this situation here. Yeah, even with a flat brush like that, I managed to, yep, see, there's a screw up. I managed to screw up a lot. And, like, sometimes my hands are shaky or a little twitchy, and that did not help. Like, I'd be going, and then all of a sudden I just kind of, like, twitch a little bit, and just, So yeah, here's my first attempt at the lines, using one of my dotting tools. At some point I switched back over to the mechanical pencil, and it was just nothing but tedious. It's kind of why I gave up on, well, trying to make the lines look nice and just get them on. I think I would love the sides a lot more if all the lines were straighter and it looked better, and I did kind of screw up on the checkerboard pattern, I think. They're kind of all in lines instead of like a diagonal checker pattern. Yeah, I hated that part so much. That, as much as I want to go back and be picky and fix it, I just don't know if I can bring myself to it. I actually went to the thrift store to see if they happened to have any pink ribbon, because I do have some, but it was not quite what I was wanting for this part, and I just happened to find 2 different colors. And yeah, no, this part was also kind of tedious, probably mostly due to my own impatience, but I did get them on, and the bottom half is a little loose and it doesn't look as good, I also ended up having to use both colors because I did not have enough color of like this deeper one that I wanted, and if I had known that, I probably would have put the deeper color on bottom. But also it doesn't like annoy me that much that the lighter color's on bottom. I don't know. I kind of mixed it up a bit just to, for lack of a better word, blend the light into the dark. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that better. You'll see here. But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of like the little crisscrossy stuff. It feels kind of elegant, and apparently I decided to stop recording before I added the light on. Okay, so I guess you won't see in that clip. I think I did a quickie well, you can kind of see there, but not well. I think I did a quickie thing at the end. Maybe you'll see then. I don't remember. Again, brain concussed, brain struggle, brain tries. Poor brain. Yeah, and you can see where the smudge was on that side that I gotta fix later. Yeah, I thought maybe purple would tie in with the handle, and maybe not quite a shade of purple he would have too often, but like I can't work with just 3 colors. Like, I mean, I guess I could. I just didn't want to. Because there's just so much detail on this thing and different things that I could paint different colors, and yeah. Oh yeah, no, this part. I wanted to cover up the little hearts and flowers that were on the thingy. The little trim? Whatever you call it. Trim. And even though I did glob the paint on to try and cover the hearts and the flowers, because, I don't know, heart shapes are not really part of my artistic aesthetic, or however you want to word that. Like, they're fine, they're just not something I prefer to use. They're just, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so, even though I globbed on just to see if it would maybe dry and pile up into the lines, yeah, that didn't work. It flattened out, which I had a backup plan, because, I don't know, I didn't think it would work the way I wanted. So I did end up doing my backup plan, and, well, the drawer looks as chaotic as, what is my style? Maybe, I'd almost say not even chaotic enough in spots. Oh, yep, no, see, there, I'm flipping back again. Oh, yeah, this part was... It started off a struggle, but then I found my rhythm with it, and then it's like, okay, well, this ain't too bad. I mean, I still screwed it up. It's me. It's inevitable. I'm going to screw something up. That's just how I am. But, yeah, doing it this way did not work out so well. So I ended up laying it on the side, and I focused one side at a time. And that is as far as I've made it with the time that I had in storage. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. My Discord link and my merch will also be in the description as usual. And, yeah, hopefully for next week, this part will be done. And hopefully I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye!